CBS News Texas Chopper is live over Globe Life Field right now, and you can see the parking lots, they are starting to fill up, and no surprise, with the rain chances, the roof is closed tonight. And it wouldn't be a game without a good tailgate. Fans, as you can see, are showing up for the party before the game. Our photojournalist Mike Lozano is giving us a look at some of the setups from the parking lot. There we go. We've got team coverage from Globe Life Field. We've got Doug Dunbar, Bill Jones, and former Rangers pitcher Derek Holland out there for us. And our Olivia Leach is at Texas Live. First up, let's go to Doug. Doug, it is an exciting day. The gates, as we mentioned, are just opening, and the fans are starting to trickle in.
Karen, I can tell you, we've been here for every game through the playoff run here at Globe Life Field. There is nothing like a 4 o'clock energy that we're feeling today. Lots and lots of people. If they got a World Series ticket, they're coming in the door right now. Hundreds and hundreds of them, I can tell you. They're right on the other side of the camera. Let's go, Rangers! Yes, sir. This is a feeling, as you described just a little bit ago. You know, it's 12 years in the making. That one strike away, the heartache over the last dozen years. All of that now a distant memory. This place is alive with energy. Nobody at the beginning of the season thought we'd be here. Well, guess what? We're here, and the Rangers are ready to rock and roll. This place is going to be electric tonight. A big part of that electricity started being built literally after the last out in Houston on Sunday night. The team that does everything you see and hear inside this stadium, Globe Life, they went to work immediately. The hype videos, the energy that you'll feel in the building tonight. If you don't have a ticket to be here, the good news, we got exclusive access about 30 minutes ago to the control room to Krista Reicher, who's the director of everything you see and hear inside Globe Life. And he gave us a little sneak peek at what fans in here will hear and see tonight that will light this place up. The control room way up high behind home plate perhaps has the best view of Globe Life Field here in Arlington, and this guy runs it all. Krista Reicher, the director from the control room. The minute we got the last out in Houston, you guys started thinking about entertainment tonight. What's going to hype up the fans in here? And you've been working on some pretty special videos.
Absolutely. We've been super excited since the end of Game 7, and we are ready for Game 1 of the World Series. And, yeah, we have been burning the midnight oil with great videos ready to go.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours of work putting these things together. They just don't magically happen.
That's right, but we're excited to do it. So.
All right, David's ready on the spacebar. David, you good to go? We're going to give you a preview. This is what fans will see in the stadium tonight. We can't show it all to you, right? But we can show you a little bit. David, let's roll, babe.
Take me higher to the place with golden streets.
We're taking that Creed to the next level tonight. This is going to be good. And everybody who pops in the door tonight, look at this. Beautiful World Series scarf to go along with the red rally towels. These are at the door for everybody who comes in tonight. So the fans are ready. The hype is very real. The passion for our Rangers is very real. What we need to know now is what's it like on the other side for the players themselves, for the coaching staff. We're not the experts, but we got a couple here at CBS News Texas who are. Our Bill Jones, stalwart on our coverage, and brand new to our World Series coverage team. A big shout out and a hello to the Dutch Oven, all on social media. We got the great Derek Holland with us, guys.
Hey, we got the lefty in the starting rotation. We got Derek Holland, who's been here before. There's nothing like this World Series, right?
Man, there's nothing. The excitement that's going to be going on here is unbelievable. The main thing that we ask for, though, Ranger Nation, be loud. We need you to take over. We know that there's a lot of companies that buy seats. We need the real fans to step up. Let's go. All
right, Derek Holland has known what it's like pitching in the World Series for the Texas Rangers. Take you back 12 years ago, 2011, Game 4 against St. Louis. What was it, 8 1/3 scoreless innings, just 2 hits and a victory for the Rangers.
Man, that was big. We just got beat pretty bad the night before, so to be able to get that momentum back was huge. So to have Wash sit and what he did was talk to me about, just go out there and be yourself. Don't try to be something else. Just be Derek. We know what you're capable of. So I made sure that's what I did. My teammates believed in me. They made all the plays happen for me. I did my job just executing pitches. That's what we're going to see tonight from Nathan Eovaldi. Unbelievable stuff. It's just all about getting ahead of these guys and keeping them off base.
And Nathan Eovaldi this postseason 4-0. Let's hear from the Rangers ace leading into Game 1 of the World Series.
You don't want to come this far just to come this far. Being 4 wins away to achieve our goal That's what we're here to do, and I'm going to treat it like any other start, same routine, same preparation, and things like that. Obviously, I mean, a little bit more preparation, I'd say, going into this one, but you know, it's more so trying to control the adrenaline and the emotions out there. Make sure from the first pitch on, I'm trying to settle in as fast as I can.
Derek, give us an idea of what Nathan is going through right now, and how do you calm your nerves on the mound with all this noise going on?
Well, by watching what he's done in the past, he's very calm. So I think this guy's sitting in the clubhouse right now, calm, talking up with the boys, having a good time, getting himself ready to go for the game. But he knows what he has to do, and like I said from the very beginning, he has to control that running game. He has to shut them down, keep them off the bases, because they are going to try to steal the bag.
You know, there are some in New York and places in other parts of the country saying that this is one of the least compelling World Series in recent memory. You will not agree with that, right?
No, this is exciting. You're going to see small ball. We're going to see the long ball. We're going to see it all. I mean, this is two teams that have an unbelievable story. Nobody picked them to be here, either one of them. And then now we get to see both of them here. Let's see what happens from here.
Hey, and it's great having Derek for our coverage. We'll be back at 4:30. Also at 5 o'clock, we'll be streaming as well on CBSTexas.com. But right now, let's go check in on the fans with Olivia Leach outside Globe Life Field. Olivia?
Yeah, that's right, Bill. Rangers Nation is in the building here at Texas Live. There's still about 3 hours till the first pitch, and it is already filling up fast here at Texas Live. I want you to see this crowd. I mean, it is packed already. A lot of people are here for the whole night. Others are spending a couple hours before they head into the park, and others are still holding out for last-minute tickets. But fans we talk to say even if they don't get into the game tonight, the energy here at Texas Live is the next best thing.
I've been watching baseball since 2014, so I kind of started watching like after their World Series run, but after the years that we had and the fact that we're in this situation right now, I'm like, oh, it makes me so nervous. Like, I wake up in the morning, my heart's already pounding, just ready for the game tonight, and I can't wait. I'm very excited. Like, well, no, I might cry. I might cry if we win, I'm going to be honest.
I think a lot of fans are going to be crying here if they win Game 1. Coming up at 4:30, I'm going to be talking to someone from Texas Live about how Game 1 is really good for business here at Texas Live. Back to you, Karen.
Sure looks that way, Olivia. Thank you so much.